Hey folks, what's going on? Joe's Neon here. I got a really cool project going on and I wanted to share it with you guys. It's going to be a knife build project, and my buddy Mike Rivette gave me this Bowie knife blank, and he gave me the guard that goes on it, and he said have fun. So I thought about it for a couple days, and a couple more days, and I had to come up with some material for the handle, for the scales. So I thought about different kinds of wood, and I decided I really wanted to use antler, but I wasn't sure what kind of antler I was going to use. And I remembered I had some really nice old moose antler. Supposedly this antler came from way up in the northern parts of Canada that hung on the front of a church. And when this minister left to come back to the States, this rack of moose antlers was given to him as a going away present from the people in the parish. So they got stuck in the shed, nothing was ever done with them, and they're supposed to be almost 200 years old. So somehow I ended up with them, and I love them. I've made a lot of things out of them, and now it's time to make us a knife handle out of moose antler. I'll show you the knife first. Now, you know, I think Hollywood has done a little bit to all us guys as far as big knives go. Something that we believe and like about big knives. You know, every knife has its purpose, and we're all smart enough to know that. But still, man, there's nothing like a Bowie knife. Check this thing out. Now that's an eye. Mirror polished Bowie with a brass guard. I've got the guard all soldered on. It's all cleaned up. It's 15 inches overall. I'd have to say it's got to be about 9.5 inch cutting edge. It's a beautiful job though. I believe it is 440 stainless, but it did have a tag that it was heat treated and cryogenically quenched, which means that cannot be a chrome coating. That is a true mirror polish. And this is an old blade. This is from the early 60s. These were purchased, and I believe they were purchased from Texas Knife Works. But it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm very glad to have it, and this is going to be a great build, great project. Again, I'm going to do moose antler scales, and I'll be building the sheath for it. But let me show you some of the moose antler. This moose antler is extremely, extremely dense. There is no marrow, no soft pith or marrow in the center of the antler, which leads me to believe that this antler did come from the extreme northern territories where their antlers do grow this heavy and this dense. This piece right here, my lord, I would have to say this is about 6 pounds. Just this piece right here. So, I needed to find a way to cut this stuff, and the bandsaw we have at work just wasn't gonna do it. So I gave Leaf and Cody a call at Adventure Swarm, and they said, "Come on up, bring the knife, bring your moose antler." And boy, it didn't take me long. Put everything in the car and jump in the car and head on up to see the boys. And they took great care of me. They welcomed me right into the shop, and Leaf helped me out a lot. He helped me get the bulk scale material cut and flat ground so it meets really nice on the tang of the steel. And he also got the holes drilled for me for the pins, and that's a big help too, because I don't have a drill press. I was going to do it by hand. I could have gotten away with it by hand, but this is by far just going to come out to be a nice, much nicer finish. So let me show you the scales. These are the scales. These are the moose antler. Hear how dense that is? You ought to feel what just these pieces weigh. See, there's no marrow whatsoever. They're just solid, solid, solid tight bone. Like I said, I've worked with this stuff. I've carved with this particular moose's antlers, and there's nothing like it. It's a very, very beautiful, beautiful antler to work with. So what I'm going to do is I've got a couple of pins cut, 1/4-inch pins. Now I've got really beautiful mosaic pins that are ordered, and hopefully they're going to be here Friday, Saturday at the latest, but we're going to move quick on this build. I've got a good head start, but as you can see, I've got a lot of material that I have to take off before these things are going to look like the beautiful, beautiful, polished moose antler scales that I want them to look like, with beautiful mosaic pins, brass and black with the antler, and I'm going to go with the black liners. So there will be black liners between the steel and the antler. So I think that's going to be really nice because the resin in the mosaic pins is black. So I think that's going to be a really super sweet combination. But yeah, guys and gals, I'm really excited about this project. Like I said, I'm going to roll fast on this. So I'm going to do it in a couple parts so that you guys can see the progress along the way. This afternoon, what I'm going to be doing is I'm really going to get to work here with my 1x30, and I'll be using my Dremel tool, and I'm just going to really start shaping these because I'm going to put a lot of shape into this antler. These are going to be a Coke bottle shaped scale, and they're going to be absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. Oh, I also wanted to let you guys know, some of you folks are asking me, what happened to Shop Talk? Shop Talk is there. Shop Talk is going to come back. I tried to explain before, I just got so much going on during the summer and other things that I want to do and show you guys that I think that Shop Talk can wait till things start getting to be a little bit more in the colder months. So, plus that's a nice time for me to be able to give you guys an update of what's going on in the woods and my, adventures with my hunting. So, yeah, this is going to be a fun build. We're going to build this big old giant buoy with a beautiful moose antler handle, and we're going to put mosaic pins in it, and then we're going to build a beautiful sheath for it. So you guys stick tight, keep an eye out for the vids, and I'm going to keep them rolling, and I'm going to keep them coming quick. So keep watching, folks. Talk to you soon.